What's up, traders? This is Vee Trades, and today I will be doing a technical analysis breakdown for MicroStrategy Incorporated with the ticker symbol MSTR. I will first be going over what I see on the daily chart and finish the video off with the weekly chart. This video is for entertainment purposes only. Please trade at your own risk. So I'm doing daily MicroStrategy updates, guys. So if you guys are interested in that, make sure you give the video a like. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you can see daily MicroStrategy updates. Might not be able to do it every day, but at least 3 to 4 times out of the week I can do it. So let's take a look at what happened since yesterday. Well, looks like price was looking pretty bearish yesterday, but just like on a flip of a dime, you can see that price can reverse just as easily towards the upside. So it was respecting this downward trend line right over here. You see that price got rejected off it on the close of the 5th. And it looks like it was going to break this upward trend line right here, but it looks like this upward trend line was able to override that downward momentum, and then price gapped up higher and trended higher for today. So still looking pretty bullish, so we can go ahead and erase that trend line. It's no longer in play. And does that mean it would have been a good area to short over here? Definitely not. Why? Because this is an uptrend, right? So this would be a counter trend trade to the uptrend, so it would just be short term. So basically, traders who entered short here, they were just probably getting a little scalp out of the trade. Not, it was looking like it could go all the way to the 178, 180 level, and we still can. We're still right at resistance. We're still at the mesh move target, and we're still at the top of the channel. So we could still, sell off. But it's all about probabilities, not certainties. It's all about attempts, not guarantees, right? So everything is probabilities in this game. So it was looking likely, higher probability that we were going to see a larger correction, but if price is this bullish, we may just see a new uptrend develop out of this shallow uptrend, because this is technically a shallow uptrend, and we could be seeing some sort of more aggressive channel form. So if you go and erase that trend line, you put a channel or parallel lines on here, we could be in the formation of a steeper uptrend, like something like this. This also fits the picture very well. So you see that price is still pushing up higher. We're at resistance, but again, there's a strong uptrend force in play. So it could just break out of this high right here, and then the 268, and then continue trending up higher. So overall, it was looking short-term bearish, but now the short-term momentum looks to be bullish. It can change, but as right now, it looks like, this long-term upward momentum is overriding any short-term corrections, not allowing it to complete. And it looks like fully, it would have been more ideal to see some sort of complex pullback, some sort of two-legged pullback, something like this, instead of just one leg and then a reversal. But in the short term, it did look like a two leg. So if you go to like a 4 hour, you'll see or even a 1 hour, you'll definitely see those two legs. So you can see that was one leg right here, pullback, second leg, and resumption of the uptrend. So it's very common to see those complex pullbacks in a market. Market generally moves in twos, just like over here, one leg down, pull back, two, resumption of the uptrend. One leg down, pull back, two, resumption of the uptrend. And now one leg down, pull back, two, resumption of the uptrend. So it's very common to see that. It's very rare to see these single leg, it's not rare, but you'll see these in stronger trends. In a more healthier, more normal trend, you're going to see those complex pullbacks. So either way, it looks to be bullish as of right now. Can we still see another leg down? Definitely. That's nothing out of the question yet. This is all one leg right here. We could see the second leg down back to the maybe 214 level. But the way Bitcoin is right now, the way MicroStrategy is right now, it looks to be more bullish than bearish. It was always more bullish overall, but short term it was looking like we could have seen a larger drop. But as of now, we're not. So let's take a look at the weekly chart. And this week is back to being pretty bullish looking. So it looks like a strong green candle. It is at resistance though, this channel highs and measure move targets. So we could still see another drop, but there is this upward force in play that's probably stronger than any downward force as of right now. So it looks like expectation is back to being short-term bullish and long-term bullish for MicroStrategy. Let's take a look at one more chart. Very important. Probably the log chart will give us a better look at this. And the reason you want to use a log chart is when price increases substantially over the long term, a couple hundred percentage points, and also it has a lot of data, dating back, years and decades. So that's when you want to use a log chart. So in a log chart, let's go and just clear all this drawings. In a log chart, well, you can see that if you draw a channel off the lows, you drag it up to the highs, well, we got a lot of room to the upside. See, the channel on the log chart has not been hit at the top yet, and that's right around the $500 level, or the 470, 490, $500 levels. So in this case, there's a lot of room to the upside. So it might be worth taking a look at the log chart as well, because this is still a very bullish trend in play. So in the log chart, it looks pretty bullish still. So overall, I'm expecting price to take out this prior all-time high at the 330 level, dated back right here in March of 2000. So it was right around 337, the high 330s. Most likely, we're going to be able to take that out probably by the end of the year. Let's go and mark the vertical line where the end of the year is at, right over here, right about there. So it looks like we could get up to that higher price levels by the end of the year. So overall, still looking pretty good for MicroStrategy. Well, technically, it kind of is like Bitcoin. Let me go and put the drawings back on here. Let's go back to a regular chart. Let's go back to the daily. And here's the daily chart. So again, it is bumping up against resistance on this regular chart, but the log chart looks like it has a lot of room to the upside. So we'll see what happens. But as of now, that short-term momentum was broken, so it is looking bullish as of right now in the short term. We're going to be seeing some higher prices, or is this going to be a double test of this resistance and then another drop down lower? We'll have to wait and see. But as of right now, price is still in this orange channel, so overall it's still bullish, and yellow channel. So we'll see what happens in the short term, because long term, I think everyone knows where it's headed, most likely higher. So all I have for MicroStrategy today, and I'll most likely give you guys an update tomorrow. This is Vee Trades, and thank you for your time.